It's the classic San Diego debate, the relaxed coastal charm of North County or the energy and diversity of the city. Today, I'll be putting them head to head on the three factors that can make or break your decision on where to buy a second home: the lifestyle, the long-term math, and the rental laws. Picking a side is not just a broad decision of do you want that laid-back, slower North County feel or the energized city life of San Diego. Because the vibe is only half the story. There are invisible boundaries here, mostly between the different city governments, where the rules for owning a second home change the moment you cross them. One city's stance may welcome you with open arms, while the other might make owning your second home a headache. I want to show you how these two sides actually work so you don't find out the worst way after you've already bought the house. My name is Dustin J. Backrad, your friend in real estate here in San Diego. It's my goal in this channel to be your #1 resource for the things you need to know about owning on the coast. Last year, we helped over 150 families find their home in San Diego, and I'd love to help you too. Whether you're looking for a legacy home, an investment, or somewhere in between, we use a simple 3-step process to make it happen. First, we clarify your unique lifestyle goals. Second, we identify safe inventory. And third, we aid in implementing the model that fits your life. So please, do me a favor and contact me at the information below, and let's get the ball rolling towards a home in beautiful San Diego. Before we jump in, make sure you stick around until the end, because I'm going to share the one way to work on both sides of the line. It's the specific way my clients are outperforming the market in 2026, regardless of the neighborhood they choose. If you want the lifestyle, but you're worried about the shifting rules, you cannot skip that part. Let's do it. When we talk about lifestyle, it really comes down to the pace you want. In North County, which is a collection of towns like Del Mar, Solana Beach, and Encinitas, it's slower, more deliberate. Think of world-class golfing, quiet mornings at the beach, and a culture that's deeply rooted in surfing and wellness. It's for the person who wants to truly unplug and leave the city noise behind. The city, whether it's the high-end sophistication of La Jolla, the historic charm of Coronado, or the high-energy boardwalk of Mission Beach and Pacific Beach, everything is more concentrated. You've got Michelin star dining, major museums, and an overall more energized feel. It's for the family that wants to be in the middle of the action. Both North County and the city are incredible, but they require a completely different approach when we look at the rental math. Every client's situation is different, and there are a ton of variables. But here are some basics of the math in broad terms. The city is a cash flow play. Because you have year-round demand from tourists, the biotech hub, medical professionals, the raw cash flow potential is often higher. If your goal is to have the property generate the maximum amount of revenue to offset your mortgage, the city is usually where the rental math looks the best. North County is an equity play. These markets are supply constrained. You aren't just buying a house, you're buying a scarcity asset. You might see a lower monthly cash flow than the city, but you're banking on your blue chip asset that historically shows incredible resilience and appreciation. But remember, the lifestyle and the math only matter if you can actually use the home. And that brings us to the part where most people get tripped up, the rules. This is where those invisible boundaries I mentioned earlier become very real. In the city, we're dealing with a tier system. For most coastal second homes, you're looking at Tier 3 licenses, which is capped at just 1% of the total housing supply. If you buy in a neighborhood where the cap is already met, your cash flow play is dead. But move just a few miles north into North County, and the world changes. Cities like Encinitas and Oceanside have their own completely different caps and permit processes. And then you have Coronado, which even though it's right next to the city, has a strict 26-night minimum. If you bought thinking you'd do a 3-day weekend rentals, you'd be in for a very expensive surprise. Now, one of my favorite ways to win, if you want to make some income with your second home, is the summer hybrid strategy. Renting to students for 9 months during the school year, and then keeping the house for yourself or for high-end vacationers during the peak summer months. I'll be doing a deep dive video on that specific math and great areas to do this very soon. But for now, I want to share the one strategy that works across the board, whether you're in North County or the city. As I promised, there is a strategy that works regardless of which side of the line you choose. It's the 31-day rule. In almost every part of San Diego, once a guest stays for 31 days or longer, you bypass the hotel tax of 10% and you don't need a short-term rental license. By targeting hybrid guests, corporate relocators, military families, medical professionals, you can generate premium income with zero regulatory stress. Owning a second home here should be a legacy, not a liability. If you're ready to see the actual math for a specific neighborhood, or if you just want to talk through which side fits your goals, reach out. You can text me or email me at the links below. I'm Dustin J. Backrad, your friend in real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the coast.